you buy the humidifier alone, but that's not all you need. You need a bunch of other stuff to complete the install. Most importantly, you'll need the bypass duct. They recommend solid pieces, you know, like a couple of elbows and some 6-inch ducts. But I just got a flexible duct venting, and this works just fine. So I'll be using that, and it stretches out to 10 feet, 6-inch diameter. And I forgot to buy an insert that goes into the duct with the teeth that fold in. So I think I'll just cut a few strips over here, bend them in, and screw them in like that. I'll show you what I'm talking about once we get there. So you'll need this 6-inch duct. And then you got the drain hose. This is 1/2 inch inside diameter clear hose. It doesn't have to be clear, you can buy anything. I bought one like this. All of this I bought from Home Depot, what I'm going to be showing you. Got the hose. Then you got the water supply line. This is 1/4 inch. This will attach to the hot side on the water heater. I'll show you that once we get there. And then the compression nuts will go on either end of this. I bought a roll of this. Also, you will need, for this particular manual model, you will need 2-wire thermostat wire. So it's a wire with 2 wires in there, a white and a red. I already had some laying around, so I didn't buy this. I'll just use this thing. Also, I bought compression nuts. So it has the compression ring, the nut, and the inserts. Pretty important to get the inserts if you're going to be using the plastic. They recommend copper, but copper is expensive. So I just got plastic instead. And you have to put in an insert so when the nut compresses it, the compression ring, it doesn't just squeeze through it and then you're going to have water leaking all over. So I got 2 of these for both sides of the water supply line. And then also on Amazon, I bought a current sensing relay. That way, this thing is going to be telling the humidifier to turn on only when the blower fan turns on. It's very useful, you should have it, otherwise your humidifier will be on all the time. Because in the winter the humidity is low. Then I got pipe straps, 1/2 inch. And this is just to make the drain hose look pretty. I'll screw that into the side of the ductwork just to have it straight so it's not curving all over the place. There's 2 screw outlets on the sides, so you just screw it in. Got that. And then of course, 1/4 inch sheet metal screws. I got self-tappers so they can screw in easier. That's pretty much all you need to buy for the install part of it. And of course, you're going to need some tools for this. You will need a drill. Any kind of drill. Impacts are nice. Otherwise you can go manual. You'll just need a 1/4 inch nut driver or just a flathead screwdriver. I got a drill and a bit kit with different kind of drill bits. That's useful. I got the tray. I could put screws in, magnetic tray. And you're going to need this is a 3/4 inch drill bit. You're going to need to drill a hole like this for the sensor on the humidifier. I'll show you what I mean by that later. Then you're going to need wire strippers, snips. I got right-handed 90-degree snips to cut the sheet metal. Put those here. You'll need some wrenches for those compression nuts. I got 2, one adjustable and one standard size. You'll see me using those later. Some clear silicone to patch up any holes or cracks. A flashlight or some kind of lights. I got a flashlight with magnetic stand on it so I can just plop it onto anything. Works out nice. And also, you will be needing some wire nuts. This is just my little kit. You're only going to need a couple of wire nuts for the wires, either orange or blue, whichever fits. And then these are optional, but also wire connectors. And that should be all the tools that you will need to get this done. Anyway, let's get started.